Hello and welcome to the Grange at Middletown Park here in beautiful Newtown Square, Pennsylvania. We have the New Jersey baseball squad versus Savages 21 grads. This is hosted by Baseball University, Mr. Jimmy Goulden. Brought to you by BFA Sports, my brother from another, Doug Stasic, along with legendary coach Tom Ryder. The first pitch from Ben Harris from the 16U squad is over for a ball. Ball 2, high. At the plate is number 23, Christian Figueroa, middle infielder out of St. Mary's High School, Rutherford, New Jersey. Ball hit deep to left field. Hits the base of the fence, and Figueroa is going to lead off with a stand-up double. So Figueroa showing a little pop in his bat there, Coach. Hey, like I said, you said something about he's 5'7", built very well. Hit that ball to the base of the fence with the wind blowing in a little bit. Nice shot by him.
Got out of the box really well, made a good turn, too.
All right, so step into play is number 42, Brendan Melendez, outfielder out of St. Mary's High School, Rutherford, New Jersey. First pitch from Harris is high for a ball. Again, that's number 42, Brendan Melendez at the plate. He's an outfielder again. St. Mary's High School, Rutherford, New Jersey. 6'1", class of 2021. Ball fouled straight back.
Coach, we have Harris on the mound, the left-hander. How's he looking mechanically early on for you?
Well, right now I can't see him through the umpire at all.
How about what you've seen so far, Coach?
So one kid hit.
Ball's popped up to the right side. Right fielder coming in, making the call, makes the grab. So Figueroa holds at second base after that shot against the base of the fence in left field.
Yep.
That'll bring up number 12, Robert Clowens. He's an outfielder, third baseman at Lodi High School, Lodi, New Jersey. He's 6'1", class of 2021. Harris stretches. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. First pitch fastball up in the zone. Again, number 23, Christian Figueroa at second. One out. Harris stretches. Looks over to second, and the pitch. Called strike by the umpire, so Clowens is in the hole, 0-2 early in the count. Harris is a fast worker.
Yes,
he doesn't mess around. Takes his sign and stretches.
Takes sign, stretches, and gets right back on and goes going to get it.
The pitch in the dirt.
Nice block. Nice
Figueroa
block.
stays at second. Count is 1-2.
Mike.
Brandon Clowens.
Lahoud. Lahoud.
Here's the pitch from Harris. Ball in the dirt again. It evens up the count to 2-2. Figueroa looking a little frisky and gets himself caught in a rundown. And he ducks the tag. Wow.
Nice block.
Nice job, Figueroa, showing some athleticism over there.
Yep.
And some speed. And some agility. What else you want to say? Any other adjectives?
Absolutely
Pull out
not.
the thesaurus there.
You got a whole lot of SAT things going on here.
All right, so Robert Clowens is still alive at the plate. Count is even at 2-2. The pitch, high for a ball, goes to full. So we have Coach Mike Lahoud jumping on. Hopefully Mike knows that he's more color commentating than doing play-by-play.
I quit then.
The pitch struck him out. On a 3-2 fastball down the middle. So that's 2 down. Mind you, we are seeing 5 batters, so if we go 3 outs, we still would see another batter. So we have number 9, Carlos Torres, first baseman, third baseman at Newark Tech High School, Newark, New Jersey. So, Coach LaHoo, what can you tell us about the big man, Carlos Torres?
Which on the mound you talking about?
Oh, I'm sorry.
How about the guy on the mound?
I'm sorry, on the
Mr.
mound. Ben
Harris.
Harris.
Wrong guy.
I knew who you meant.
Yeah, so I got punched.
That's
in
all
the middle
right.
of that.
That's
Sorry.
okay. Harris, he's new to the program, but he projects very well. You can see left hand, good arm side movement. He's a bulldog on the mound. That's what I like. You see the first guy hit the ball off the fence, and he comes back and throws 2 strikes in a row, off speed and fastball. So he's got good makeup. He just needs to work on some mechanics, and a lot of kids this age, he's got to get in the gym and get a little bit stronger.
That indeed. So Figueroa moves over to third on the steal. Here's a pitch from Harris. Low for a ball. Inside for a ball.
So Harris out of Middle Township reminds me of another lefty that is associated with your program. Now the pride of Bloomsburg University, Zach Wyatt, also of Middle Township.
Absolutely.
So they growing the southpaws down there, Coach?
Yeah, we're just throwing the seeds out, and they're biting. So, and we like what we've seen so far. Zach was in our program late because we were new. We're only 3 years old, so we're at the very end. He was already committed. He came and pitched one summer with us, and you're very right in the way they pitch. What I like about Harris as well, why I like his makeup, is at this age you don't see a lot of kids that like to throw inside. And we try to make our kids throw at least 1 or 2 pitches each inning inside, and he does it on his own. He likes to move the ball in and out, which is pretty impressive at this age.
All right, I'll bring up number 13, Brandon Guerrera. Harris. Nope, it's not Brandon Guerrera. It's Uraldi Amparo, shortstop outfielder, James Ferris High School, Jersey City. So, Coach, I asked you about number 9, Torres. I thought maybe you did some scouting. That's why I jumped right in there. I thought maybe you'd give me a little inside scoop on that.
Yeah, I was ready. I said he had a good eye. I said he had a good eye. He walked a lot.
There you go. I'd like to thank my brother from another mother for giving me a bruise on my right shoulder.
That's all right.
Much appreciated.
It'll go away.
We got to keep people on point. It's early. Haven't even had my full coffee yet. Wait until I get all jacked up on Mountain Dew. So, Coach, this whole showcase format for you, you guys obviously have done quite a few of them, but the setup out here at the Grange is phenomenal.
This is one of the better ones when Coach Goulden first reached out to me to I'll give him a chance to talk there, Joe. To do this, and he started walking through the format. I thought it was outstanding. And then, when we talked about getting you guys involved, that was like the cherry on the top, as they say. And they did a heck of a job keeping this moving with the weather yesterday as well.
Yeah, so, Coach, you don't have to worry about the play-by-play because the coaches can see that. So if you're talking about your players, your program, and anything else, you keep going. Keep rolling. I'm good.
I'll just give you a chance.
I'm good.
Yeah, our goal here is to help get these coaches to know as many players as possible a little bit more. So we appreciate you joining us and helping us get to know a little bit more about your kids for sure.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you having me on. And I got some good feedback from guys who are looking forward to the premieres that are coming out after the following day.
Yeah.
Ground ball deep in the hole. One hop, not in time. He gets past the first baseman. That'll score Figueroa. And I believe that's Torres coming home. Here comes a close play at home and gets him.
Yep.
So who's that first baseman who threw a rifle to home plate?
That is Shuba, Gloucester Catholic freshman.
I'm glad you confirmed his last name because I was calling him Scuba yesterday. And I was ready to call him Scuba Steve from
They call him Scooby, so it's all right.
Well, that works. We were all point with that one.
So Shuba, thank you very much for the pronunciation.
Yeah, so Harris with a nice job getting in and out of the inning.
Yeah, he battles.
Composure, guys on base,
Yeah.
and found a way to kind of dig deep. Mixed up his pitches real nice. Came back, big the minus 11, minus 12 differential fastball to his curveball.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
He battles. Like I said, he's got mechanical stuff, but he's going to a pitching coach that we utilize, and he's starting to learn. Like he gets caught, he doesn't get the curveball out front all the time. You saw him leave it up a couple times, so it breaks too early. But when he gets it out in front, he's got a nice breaks late. He wants to be good, and that's all we're looking for here. Guys that want to be good.
So, Coach, before I announce the next pitcher on the mound, who else are we going to see today from the 16U squad on the mound?
I'm not sure because they came into this tournament pretty depleted. I'm not going to say our top 3 guys, but we got 3 guys on the shelf, and then 2 more went down yesterday. So I don't really know what he has left in the arsenal, to be honest with you.
Can you pull that 10 out?
All right, so we have Mark DeGenio, class of 2021 on the mound for the Savages.
For right now, I think we're good.
DeGenio is a shortstop, third baseman, right-handed pitcher at a Bergenfield High School, Bergenfield, New Jersey. He's 6'3", so he's got a good frame. And the first batter he's going to face,
Ben Adams.
number 3, Ben Adams, who we saw on the mound yesterday, Coach.
Yeah, another young kid, just turned 16. You could see he needs to get in the weight room. But he's another battler. He loves to play the game. If there was such thing as a gym rat, maybe he's a field rat. Maybe you saw yesterday. He battles, and he's the same way at the plate. Puts the ball in play. He's got good speed. He's about 7'7", 160 right now. And he puts quality at bats together, and that's what you're looking for: consistency at the plate. And he'll give you that. And he's a heck of an outfield. He made a couple good, nice plays yesterday, and you'll probably see a couple more today.
First pitch to Adams is outside for a ball.
77.
So Adams is out of Egg Harbor Township High School, class of 2022, left-handed pitcher. I'm sorry, left fielder, right-handed pitcher.
Yep.
I think with the injuries, they moved him. I think he's in right today.
He's 6'1", 147.
Yeah, and as a pitcher, that stable of pitchers for Coach Brian Carmichael down there in Egg Harbor Township, he's going to be another guy that they're going to count on in a big way.
Strike called.
Yeah, I mean, he's had them there for 2-3 years. They keep coming through. And he's the fortunate recipient. Well, some do go to the prep, but he's been very fortunate.
Feels like a pitching mecca down there in Atlantic County.
Yeah.
Between them and mainland.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what's happening down there. You guys are aware.
And Ocean City.
Ocean City is probably the number one in my eyes. But we had a couple nice training facilities open up in the last couple of years, and the kids are putting in the work, and the facilities are doing a great job of getting them ready.
Ball outside.
So DeGenio trying to work it around here for the Savage squad. And again, some jersey transformation, so we're not butchering the name. That is DeGenio.
Swing and a miss. He struck
Attaboy.
him out. So Adams goes down swinging. That'll bring up number 22. I believe that's Mr. Ben Harris, correct?
Yes, that's the pitcher.
All right. So Ben Harris, as we mentioned, is out of Middle Township High School, class of 2022. He's a left-handed pitcher, first baseman and outfielder, 5'10", 160 pounds, throws left and bats left. First pitch is all low for a ball. So 1 on the count to Harris.
Another lefty batter.
Called strike on the outside corner. Evens the count to 1-1. One pitch.
Nope, outside.
Outside for a ball. It's now 2-1 to Ben Harris.
Coach Ryder, so
Yes, sir.
DeGenio leaving things up and out just a little bit. Seeing anything in his hitch?
He's got to work on his balance position.
Count is now 3-1.
And from a coachability standpoint, is that something you, from
That's
pitching coach, you can break them pretty good?
That's something that can be worked on very easily. Very easily.
3-1 pitch. Ball low. He walked Harris.
He followed through on that one, and you saw the ball actually came back in instead of
Right.
staying up and away.
Yep.
All right. Followed by Ben Harris, number 22. Is followed by another 22.
Steinhauer.
And that's Steinhauer.
I mean, what's
Steinhauer
amazing?
had a good day yesterday. Andrew Steinhauer. He's out of Egg Harbor Township High School, class of 2022. He's a center fielder, 6 foot, 150 pounds, throws right and bats right.
What's amazing is when we go back to Saturdays,
There goes Harris. In.
when we go back
By
to
plenty.
Saturdays and look at the baseball and barbecue, we look at how committed these guys are over Cooley's house and have all the balance position, right technique, and everything as compared to these younger guys.
So Harris got a heck of a jump there, Coach
Yes, he
LaHood.
did.
Yeah, that's what I was referencing too. You know, he's a heck of an athlete on the bump, and you know that's always something that's projectable. But he's a great athlete on the bases as well. He gets good jumps, and he runs well. I think if I remember correctly, he's right now a 7'1", 60, which is not too bad for a young man. And you know, I think you had him. Would you have him at 140 pounds, 150 pounds, something like that?
Yeah. We have him at
couldn't see the guy's second base.
160.
Yeah, that's a lie.
Is that soaking wet?
Yeah, I think
All
that
right.
was right out of the shower.
All right.
That's
Oh,
really
goes
good.
out and gets it.
Yep,
Steinhauer goes out and gets it.
They're
It's
not,
short.
they're not going to get Steinhauer.
The throw?
They're not going to get Steinhauer.
Wow, nice pick. Nice pick by Torres, I
Nice
believe,
pick.
on first base. Steinhauer can get down that line.
Yeah, he was kind of amusing the college boys yesterday. They were every time he got on base, they want to see him run. He's about he just turned 16. He's a 6'9", 60 right now.
And it's something a lot of people probably miss is how the right fielder came in and backed up the first baseman right away.
Absolutely.
He was right there.
So we have number 10, Anthony Shuba, who I finally got right,
Attaboy,
thanks to
good
Coach
watch.
LaHood. First
Yep.
pitch is down.
Oh, no.
Hold on.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry for the delayed power outage there, kids. It's a little bit of an interesting dynamic out here.
Definitely a rural setting for technology, huh?
Yeah. So last 2 days, we had the backup generator, we had electric, we had the lady at the concession stand pull the power out on us 2 or 3 times. So yeah.
She had to make those French fries.
Well, you got to be able to adjust.
That's it.
Just an adapt and you're good.
Indeed.
It's like I was just talking to Coach, and he said a little bit of short on pitching today, but he said you might see a left fielder, a right fielder, a catcher. And I said, well, you're able to find something you didn't realize you had. Turn something negative into a positive today.
That's right. Absolutely, Coach.
We're back on full electric.
Uh-oh. Pico.
Might have been a player. That's all right. We back up and running?
Might have been a player. Unplug us, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
He probably was watching Airplane.
Nah, he probably needed to charge his phone.
Yeah, there you go. There's another sock there.
All right, what could this be for?
Is that Rapunzel again, Airplane?
I don't know. I usually don't get fired up, but the adrenaline's flowing right now.
Oh, look at you. Well, at least you'll be awake for a
That's a
couple more
good
hours.
thing.
All right, so rejoined again here for BFA Sports and Baseball U Philly. We're at the Grange out in Newtown, Pennsylvania. Doug Stasek alongside my brother from another, Al Fisher, the legendary
There we
coach, Tom Ryder, and the head of New Jersey Baseball, Mr. Mike LaHood.
A little legend in himself, right? Or is that in his own mind?
Well,
All right.
Mike's a good guy. Hey, what's the punchline, Coach? We don't take players, we develop them.
We don't collect talent. We develop it.
I like it. Take care of that for you, Coach.
What is it?
No, it's just a quarter. I was just taking care of you, man.
Oh, man.
All right. So, who we got at the plate? We got number 18, Ian Wilson, catcher utility player to St. Peter's Prep High School, Jersey City, New Jersey, 6 foot, class of 2021. He's facing Ben Harris.
See that arm side run?
Yep. Yeah.
Maybe it needs to be reset.
Yeah, probably that, or the fact that our generator sat in the back of a truck through a monsoon yesterday. That might be a problem.
So Harris gets the next pitch over for a strike. We're going to have to get Coach Jimmy Goulden over here
because
to reset. Hard. Softly hit ground ball to short, deep to short. Can't handle it, so Wilson gets on.
Oh, man.
I'm not sure if is he the leadoff hitter? I was lost for a little bit there, getting power back. Felt like you say Pico, I say buying municipal utilities.
Yeah, just focus on the next batter.
Okay.
just go with the acronym VMUE.
Yeah, VMUE. All right, so I have number 5, Aldo Mercedes, middle infielder, right-handed pitcher out of Passaic County Tech Institute. Harris goes to first, not in time. He's out of Wayne, New Jersey, 5'6", class of 2021.
And want to apologize to those watching at home with any small children, because I think when the power went out, I may have used a few choice descriptive words, realizing that the microphone was still hot.
We know you think you have it all together, but you don't have it all together. That's why you probably lost it. Me,
You're good to go.
I'm combustible, but I keep it together. I'm a controlled explosion.
I like that.
Runner on the shot
he
down
goes.
by Kyle
I
Jones.
like that.
Coach, talk to us about Jones, right? So he's got that big physique, big frame. Something you want to see in terms of the catcher. What are the things you guys are trying to work with him on from a development standpoint?
Well, you saw part of it right there. Big thing with a catcher to throw people out, they have to stay in the chute, meaning they have to stay low and come out towards second base. He stands up straight. So the ball's like that ball sailed on him a little bit. So, but he works hard. He's one of the guys that's been with us since the whole 3 years, and he's come a long, long way. He's been working with Johnny Monell. He's done wonders. He had a hard time catching the low strike. Now he's almost a master of it, and he's grown a lot, as you've noticed. He's starting to fill out too.
How about that pitch from Harris tailing away the way it did?
His arm side run is you can't teach that,
Okay.
and he knows how to use it too. He knows where to start the ball.
And for people in South Jersey, they've gotten a chance to know.
There's the pitch inside, and there goes Wilson. He takes third.
Says that he offered. The guys in South Jersey are getting to know Johnny Monell. So talk about a guy that's fantastic when it comes to working with the catchers. He's got a place down there in Absecon in New Jersey. Monell himself had an opportunity to come up in the San Francisco Giants organization, then made it up to the bigs with the New York Mets, played a little ball in Korea, and now he's finding a chance to give back.
Yeah, absolutely. He's doing a good job. He does a good job with the catchers, and they have a really good program for developing the bodies. And that's not that the other things lack, but that's the most impressive thing that he does, because a lot of people don't pay attention to that. A lot of guys teach how to throw. A lot of people teach how to swing. A lot of people don't get the body where it needs to be.
All right, we have number 19, Zachary Ferguson, infielder, right-handed pitcher out of Passaic Valley High School, Ottawa, New Jersey. He's 6'1", class of 2021. It's like the big cat Andres Galarraga at the plate.
Oh, you're going way back.
Yeah, he's got the frame, man.
Yes, he does. High for a ball. 2-1 to count.
Harris
to
looking
Ferguson.
good. I think you were talking about Jimmy Goulden needing to reset his pocket radar.
Yep. Jimmy Goulden. Yep. Where is he? MIA.
Yeah, I haven't seen him since I got here.
Pitch from Harris. Again, tailing away and swinging a bit foul tip.
He's watching the kids at the other field.
I believe the count is 2-2, if I'm correct. 2-2 pitch from Harris. Ball in the dirt. Wilson stays at third. Nice job by the catcher keeping
Yep, we're good.
it with him.
Hey, Jimmy, you need to reset your pocket radar.
Pitcher could have easily gotten away.
Yeah, he's going back to the initial question. That's one of the things he's really improved on too. Okay. As he's gotten bigger and worked harder, his blocking, his throwing, but more importantly for me, I want the strike. So they have to receive, He's so improved.
All right, so Ferguson walks, and that'll bring up number 23, Christian Figueroa, who hit a shot off the base of the wall, leading off the first inning.
You're good. I think you're good.
He's a middle infielder, outfielder out of St. Mary's High School, Rutherford, New Jersey, 5'7", class of 2021. Harris set to go to first. Not in time. Obviously, Coach, he's thinking with a first and third situation that Ferguson might be going.
Yeah, I didn't see him put on a signal. I could have given you a little insight to watch on what play they have on.
Oh, nice move by Harris. Real nice move. Got him in a rundown.
Got to get it down now. All right, get there. Get it done. Running back.
Already too many throws.
Yep, way too many.
Should be one.
But they got
throw.
him.
Yep.
They got him. Got it done.
Yep.
Pick-off move.
Yeah, real nice pick-off move by Ben Harris.
pretty-
Nice
They got it
camera
done.
work
Yep.
by our guys.
Yeah.
Keeping
that
them
was awesome.
frozen. All right, so another inning in the books.
How many innings they go here?
It looks typically 7.
7.
5 outs per inning, or 5 players per inning,
5
not 5
players,
outs.
yeah.
5 players per inning, 5 batters per inning.
5 batters.
3 outs or 5.
3 outs or 5 batters.
3 outs or 5 batters. Okay.
We'll figure this out.
Hey,
We
Doug
got
Stasic loves to correct people, and he did it right there.
No, actually, Lahoud
Yeah,
beat me to it.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Coach Lahoud,
Yeah,
you know what's going on.
got
He'll keep
that.
you straight.
Well, you got you speak to the coordinator of the program, and then you got your play-by-play guy who only has enough information. He only has the scrapings to have a meal.
Well, do you have any more information about DeGenio?
Yeah.
He's on the mound again?
DeGenio. I think I gave a little bit about him. So, number 30, Mark DeGenio, shortstop, third baseman, right-handed pitcher, Bergenfield High School, Bergenfield, New Jersey.
We should
6'3".
we should
Again, we
all
talked
be-
about his frame. Coach, either coach, you want to talk about the
we
frame?
should,
of
we
this
should
young
also we should all be used to being corrected. That happens at home all the time, right?
That's
man?
right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Happens at home all the time.
Yeah. Yes, dear. My
I was going
favorite.
to say,
You kind of go 70-plus miles away from home not to get corrected again.
right. You beat me to it. I always have the
Good
last.
analogy. I like that. I like that.
I always have the last words in my house. Yes, dear.
A good point.
Yeah. What's the saying? Happy wife, happy life. Right?
Apparently. That's why I get scared. The more days I stay out here on the baseball field, I come home, and it's like either Amazon decided to put a distribution center
That's
inside
right.
my house that I wasn't aware of, or there's new paint on a cabinet. It's costing me money being out here. That's all I know.
It's the truth.
Yep.
It's almost like paying a toll. Oh, you want to spend the whole weekend on a baseball field? Not a problem. Let me ring up a few things for you.
Order a gold-plated headset and bring her to the games.
All right, so we got the big catcher, Wilson, behind the dish here for the Savages, Al. And we'll take a shot at second base here. There's Ian Wilson, the 6-footer from St. Peter's Prep, goes to throw down. Nice shoot. That'll work. And from one catcher to another, the inning's going to start off with Cedar Creek's Kyle Jones. We spent a little bit of time talking about him behind the dish. Coach, how about him offensively?
That was the last part of his game to develop. The first 2 tournaments of this year, his swings are better. He needed to get shorter to the ball. He used to cast off, so his barrel was long. But he's doing a much better job. And before he would swing at balls and look at strikes. I think confidence had a big part to do with that. So he has a whole different mindset now. And I think he had a couple line drive base hits yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. And you could see he's a little more selective at the plate.
Yeah, and he also is responsible for handling quite the pitching staff.
Yeah.
That has established itself down at Cedar Creek. You got 3 D1 arms, all guys that sit in the 90-mile-an-hour mark, have 3 different pitches. And, good hustle play out there in the corner, just out of the arm stretch, the hands of.
That was number 12, Robert Clowens.
Yeah, and to your point there, Doug, what that has done for him was really be able to master the low pitch, which is a must, in my opinion anyways, to go to the next level. If you can't get that low strike, pitchers aren't going to want to throw to you. And I think catching those guys during winter workouts or wherever it happens has been very helpful in his receiving.
Well,
All right.
gets to show off his toughness, too. As he
Jones gonna
takes
stay
one.
right in. I like it.
He is tough until the middle of the innings. He'll be behind the dugout crying.
So Kyle Jones, I don't know if we gave his stats. He's actually a 5'11", 155, throws right, bats right. He's a 4.0 student, Coach.
Yeah, and he's a great kid, too. That's why he's one of the kids you can kid with. He laughs, he kids back with you. He's got the right attitude. And you root for kids like that. I think he's grown since yesterday.
Well, we were looking at the chart, and when it said 5'11", Al and I questioned it. We're like,
Yeah, no, I think
he
he's
grows
popped
every
the
at
6
bat.
up. Yeah.
Hey, well, still draws the free base, and
Look at him run down at first.
That's it. Hard
Hey,
90.
Coach
Good
knows
job.
says that. That's a guy that's into the game.
That's what we teach our guys. Hard 90, thinking 180.
All right. So we have number 14, Cameron Fluky.
Oh, this kid's upside. I'm sure you guys saw it yesterday.
oh yeah,
Yes, we did.
He just turned, 15, I think?
Hey, he's going to be a sophomore.
Yep.
So he's out of Egg Harbor Township, class of 2023, right-handed pitcher, shortstop, 6'2", 150 pounds. Bats right and throws right. Pitch from DeGenio is high
pitch.
for a ball.
I think one of the scouts told me yesterday he had him at 82.
yeah. No, he was moving, and he had good. I kind of call it that 11-4 movement coming across the zone.
Yeah, he throws a little cutter.
It runs.
Yeah. He's another one that's up there. I'm going to give a shameless shout-out right now, but he deserves it, too. He's also going to Cesar Garcia for pitching.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Half my program's there for crying out loud. And you know what? It works for so many before them. Why stop?
yes, Coach Caesar there. He a legend.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
It's a quick move by DeGenio over to first.
So, Coach Ryder,
Yes.
got a runner on base here. What's something you're looking for from a collegiate eye standpoint? Besides a better shot of the camera.
Fluky
Try to
swings
get
and
in,
misses.
try to get in and work on a good jump, get a good read off the pitcher, land on the proper foot.
And from the pitcher's standpoint, what are the things that you're trying to teach him? Is it just a matter of
Nasty pitch.
oh,
We're trying to get that runner to stop, get him to stop, get him to get flat-footed, and he can't get a good jump.
All right, that'll bring up number 11, Joe Brace. at Ocean City High School, class of 2022. He's a catcher, outfielder, 5'11", 165. Pitch from DeGenio. Swing and a miss by Brace. So DeGenio had a count, 0-1. 0-1 pitch. Pop fly right side. First baseman Torres gives a run. And out of play.
Out of real estate.
Yes, we are.
So Brace finds himself in an 0-2 count. Hey, cool breeze, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Cool breeze.
Yes, sir. There it is again.
Shot there.
Hopefully it's here.
Head down.
Hopefully it's still here later in the day.
Yeah. The 0-2 pitch from DeGenio. There goes Harris. Sorry, that was Jones.
Yeah.
Moving over to second base.
I'm surprised he must not be catching next inning because I'm surprised he's still out there running.
That's something that's important, too. A lot of these guys are so often run for as catchers, high school, travel, you name it. But these college guys, from a coaching standpoint, that's not the case when you get to the next level.
No.
So
No,
they
absolutely
want to
not.
see him run.
Yep.
Fouled straight back.
You know what, Glenn, Doug, if I may speak to that. It's almost you have to though because people forget we play in the summer.
Yeah.
And you guys saw a little bit of the humidity yesterday, but you haven't seen the heat yet. And to have a kid out there and catching at the same time is not healthy. So if someone's taking a catcher because they can run the bases, that'll be a first for me.
Line
Yeah.
shot.
There you go.
Trying to take out a couple of the coaches there on
Yeah,
the
he did.
third base
Over
side.
there.
Well, I think it was one of your guys was actually pinch running yesterday, Rax.
Yeah, because we had no shot, and he's hurt too. He's a second catcher, and he's got a shoulder issue going right now playing football. And that's the amazing thing. All these injuries our kids are experiencing are things they were doing during the week: basketball, beach tackle football.
Oh, boy.
But Rax actually right now, because he hasn't been catching that long, he still has some decent speed, and he's a big, thick boy too.
Yeah, we talked about that. He's got the fire hydrant look to him.
Yeah, he looks good in his uniform. That's what I said.
But he was impressive on the bases. I think he had 2 stolen bases
Yeah, and
yesterday.
one was a delayed too, which was pretty impressive.
Come on, Joe.
Yeah, but he's fighting that really. He's got a deep shoulder bruise.
DeGenio stretches in the pitch. Foul to the right side.
Coach
He
Ryder.
was going again.
Yeah, he was going
He was
again.
going again.
Coach Ryder, something I'm seeing that is really getting my attention in a great way is the fact that Brace is extending the at-bat, and so he's allowing and giving opportunities for his teammate to actually
Absolutely.
advance on the bases without swinging.
Absolutely.
Line drive
Oh,
up the
nice.
middle.
Yep. There you go.
I'll tell you what.
Tough play. Well, good
Great at
range
bat.
show by Figueroa,
Hey.
but great hit. That's a hit every day in the book.
Yeah,
Quality of bat right there.
yeah, huge at-bat there.
What he did well there, Doug, is he expanded the zone to protect, but he didn't chase.
Yeah.
So he gave himself a chance and put the ball in play, and that's the only way you know something's going to happen or not.
Absolutely.
All right, it'll bring up number 26, Jimmy Baltz, and Coach Jimmy Baltz he did a nice job out in the field yesterday.
Dude.
Glove.
Every time if I'm at one of the 16U practices and I don't like the way they're practicing, I turn to Jimmy Baltz and I said, I wish I could take this kid's heart and put it in the rest of your bodies.
You could see it yesterday. There was no doubt.
He was a busy dude.
You can't help but love him, man. He takes it serious. He wants to be good so bad, but he's limited and he works at it. He believe it or not, the little kid's like 80, 81 off the bump when he's all extended and the arms full shape. But he's so small, he just gasses out early.
Well,
They're the kind of players college coaches want on their team, too.
Everybody
They-
needs a
yep.
Jimmy Baltz. You're absolutely right.
yeah, utility.
He's that Rudy guy. You ever watch the movie Rudy?
Yeah.
Notre Dame? He's Rudy. If you don't work hard, he's going to expose you.
All right, so Cody.
So we have runners at the corners.
Third, so open it up
With
enough we can see first.
Jimmy
third, and then
Baltz at the
pitch,
plate. Facing Mark DeGenio. Pitch. Ground ball. Might have eyes. It does. Base hit.
Hit and
Left
run.
field.
Hit and run.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Jones scores. That's not fifth batter, correct? Nope.
He may, in his
This
mind,
is-
wish that he can do more things, but I tell him you do enough. Do what you do because he'll never hurt you. He'll never hurt you.
That'll bring up number 10, Aiden Coyle. Again, he's out of Egg Harbor Township High School, class of 2022. Left-handed pitcher, first baseman. Bats left, throws left. The first pitch from DeGenio out of the stretch. He spins.
Good little trivia on Coyle. His uncle is the head coach at ACIT.
Oh,
That's Sean Coyle, huh?
Yep.
No way in hell I am going down the fucking third base line.
it's a pitch. Swing and a miss by Coyle.
Yeah, it's always a lot more beneficial if you stay within yourself and get the most you can out of your own body.
That's right. That's right.
And trying to do more than you can. I mean, it's just rather obvious.
Absolutely, Coach, and that's what he gives you. You know, he wants more, and he gets there. That's right. But he gives you the best of all he has, and that's all you can ask for.
Pan a little bit left, Cody, the other way. Right there. Good.
Smoking line drive to the left field, like for the wall.
DeGenio stretches. And a pitch. Swing and a miss.
DeGenio really he's mixing up his pitches quite well. Yeah. Now, he's keeping that pitch down in the zone with runners on base. He's getting ground balls. I mean, that's what you want.
Yeah.
If they're going to hit it, make them put it on the ground and play some D.
Absolutely.
That's where the advantage comes in. If you don't have a lot of velocity early, this is how you learn how to pitch. Pitch backwards, master your second and third pitches, and when the velo comes, look out.
And there he is. Yep. He ends the inning.
Right there.
3 pitches. Nice job by DeGenio to work out of that. All right, so we're switching sides.
Oh, where am I sitting now?
I'll bring up M20.
Take a coach's chair.
21 Savages coming up to bat.
That's a lot of young kids do with pitching. They try to overthrow all the time.
That's right.
Throw 76 or 77, throw 76 or 77.
And make it work.
You're not going to jump out there and start throwing 84 just like that.
That's right.
Stay within yourself.
Be a pitcher.
So how about a coach bringing his own? He's got his own actor's chair
because he knows you make people stand up.
Well,
that's why.
That's because your partner told me bring a soccer mom's chair.
Did he? Oh, he said that's what that meant. That's what it meant. I'm gonna move it up a little bit
so
we can hear your sexy voice there, Coach Ryder. All right. Do we still have? Who do we have on the mound? Is it still Harris? Yes, it is.
Yeah. His pitch counts down, so he's going to extend.
Extend him a little bit, go as long as he can, I guess.
Absolutely, Coach. His pitch count's good, so he's going to have to extend because, like I said, he's limited.
So, Coach, are you looking at pitch count, or are you looking at just innings itself, or
pitch
combination
count.
of both? Okay.
Pitch count always.
Right.
Yeah. I have my own little we go by the, pitch smart, which is, thank you so much. 62-year-old took him 2 innings to give me a damn chair.
I could have had this chair, but you don't want it because you'll have a sore backside.
Sore derriere.
Yeah, I don't have any.
There's no cushion.
No padding on this thing.
Yeah, I don't have any padding left either. So
you have a sore derriere.
Yeah, exactly. But pitch count, Al, is a big thing with us. That's why we're still lengthening these guys out. We didn't have a lot of time to practice, as you know, and this is only our second time out. So we're trying. We've got them worked out.
We hope.
We're stretching them out. They're all around 50, 60 now, and hopefully by next weekend we'll have them out to 60, 70. Then they're ready to go after that.
All right.
If I might interject a thought, Coach, when you're throwing the ball down in between innings, have your shortstop and second baseman go from double play depth so they can actually work on something instead of standing at the bag.
That's a great idea.
I mean, that way your pitcher, you can work on his delivery to home. Catcher can work on his footwork. These guys can work on double play depth and get into the bag and do what they got to do instead of standing there like that.
That's a great point. Great point.
That's why I love our coach, Tom Ryder.
And you do that all the time, and I tell you what, they'll become so automatic. These kids in the middle will be unbelievable. Then they won't have to worry about so much getting caught on a hit and run or a run and hit.
Yep.
All right, so we lead off this half inning with Christian Figueroa, who was at the plate during that rundown. That nicely executed rundown, if you say. I know there was a couple extra throws you wouldn't have liked to see, but still got done.
Ideally, you try to get one throw, but, they work on it, but we probably don't work on it as much as we can. We only get them one time during the week, so.
Yeah.
So Figueroa flies out to right field.
So if you only get them one time a week, and if you do that one thing, I recommend you'll find out how much better they'll get in a short amount of time.
Yeah, we try to work on it that one time early in the practice. We have progression drills that they all have to do before actual practice starts, and we mix in something after that, and then we go into the practice plan.
So the first pitch to from Harris to Brendan Melendez, number 42, outfielder at St. Mary's High School, Rutherford, New Jersey, is a ball. 6-1, class of 2021. Second pitch is high for a ball. 2-0.
Yeah, Harris. Mid-70s on that pitch.
Yeah, that's where he's going to sit right now. Again, another guy who's going to Coach Garcia. He's fixed a lot of mechanical stuff. But I like his upside. He projects really well.
The upside is the key piece. If he can continue to throw these pitches, hit his spots, and Coach Ryder is always talking about that.
Absolutely, and that's what it's all about, especially going back to the pitcher from the Savages early on. If you can hit spots with all your pitches and then your velo comes, you got something.
Hey, Coach Ryder, you say that all the time, growing into velocity, right?
Yep. I mean, like I said last week too, hey, high school baseball, you got a 4-seam, a 2-seam, and a good change. You're going to win a lot of games. Instead of worrying about all the other things everybody worries about right now.
Velo.
Right,
I'm not a big. Got to learn how to pitch. It's an art.
LMV, location, movement, and velocity. That's the way it's got to work.
That's right.
All right, at the plate is number 12, Robert Clowens, outfielder, third baseman at Lodi High School, Lodi, New Jersey. 6-1, class of 2021. Harris goes to first. Not in time.
Cesar Garcia says all the time, throwing is a physical attribute. Pitching is a skill.
It's a skill. Yep.
Big swing and a miss.
See how he came inside there? Yep. And you could tell the guy was looking away. That's what he does right now. And again, once that velo gets up, look out.
Harris stretches the pitch.
Runner
down
is
low,
going.
running goes.
Shoot. Nice hose.
Much better job.
Yeah,
staying in the chute.
He did. He stayed low.
He was a little bit better that time. Yes,
He wanted that runner so bad that he kind of got. He didn't have that ball all the way in the mitt yet.
They got him on off speed. That's why I got caught in the web.
Yep.
Ball's popped up. Center field. Steinhauer grabs it. And into third, so no advance by the runner.
And that's another example, too. A great percentage of the time, the runner steals on the pitcher, not on the catcher. The catcher tries to do too much.
That's right.
Instead of just receiving the ball and working on your footwork and doing what you got to do.
That's right. Again, going back to your point before, Coach, stay within yourself. The running game is stopped by the pitcher. You got to vary your looks, vary your holds.
Yep.
We yell out of the dugout all the time, looks and holds, looks and holds. They get in a rhythm, and it's all over with. They just start timing you up.
Yep. Even if you're left-handed.
Exactly right.
Make a difference.
That'll bring up number 9, Carlos Torres, first baseman, third baseman out of Newark Tech High School, Newark, New Jersey. 6 foot, class of 2021. Pitch from Harris. Called strike. Nice hose by Jones. Did he get him? No, he didn't get him. Okay.
No.
Well,
thought he might have had him.
Well, I think the correct way to ask that question was, did he call him out?
No, did he get him?
Not did he get him. Well, spoken like a true coach, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
It's a nice shoot down there by Jones, right on the bag.
Oh,
that ball was nasty.
Good
That
pitch,
pitch was
man.
nasty, breaking inside.
61-mile-an-hour curve.
It was late, too.
Yes, it
Yeah,
was.
Very, very late. Yep. From what I could see where the umpire is.
Yeah, that's the ones that breaks bats.
Yes, it does.
Because they can't stop that swing 9 times out of 10 because it's breaking so late.
There's the pitch from Harris.
Comes
Low in
back
the
with
dirt.
comes back with a changeup. That's what he has to do. Looks like he's getting a little gassed.
Well, in this heat, the way it's been the last couple of days, you can definitely understand why.
Yeah. So at this point, you start looking for leg drive and arm angle, arm slots to see what happens. And you talk to him. Look at that run.
Oh,
See,
nice pitch. We can come
Nice.
back.
That's a great sequence.
That's called
by the catcher.
digging.
Yep.
Kyle
Dig it deep.
Jones, nice job
Got him
steering
out of
the
that.
ship and trying to navigate around the strike zone. And what a way for Harris to deliver, which most likely, Coach, will be the last pitch he throws today.
Yeah, again, not knowing how limited he is. I see him. He went out and talked to him right away, so he might have asked him how you feel. It just depends on his pitch count right now. But yeah, that was a great sequence. I know that a lot of that time, guys, that goes unnoticed. That was a great sequence by the catcher. A great sequence.
Yeah, he danced around the zone and then
Yeah.
He did. Yep.
tried to lift it up and go away.
All right, as the Savages take the field, we have a new pitcher, number 8, Ian Malone, third baseman, right-handed pitcher out of Bayonne High School, Bayonne, New Jersey. He's 6 foot, class of 2021.
Outside their leadoff hitter, Coach, I don't think they have anybody under 6 foot.
Yeah, they're some of the
Coaches,
teams
big
we've
kids.
run into these last few days. I don't feel like they grow them in Jersey that way.
No, I only have half tall people.
And I can tell you these aren't overstated heights
No.
either. You can see the kids are,
Oh, yeah.
are big.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
one,
North Jersey water.
exactly right. That catcher, I don't know if it's the same one. I think it was the catcher before him. He blocked out the sun.
We had ourselves a solar eclipse there.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, there's that breeze.
Yes, it is.
And you let all your kids call their game?
Yes.
That's good. That's very good.
Even all the way
Yeah,
down at the
because-
10U level, we
That's
let them do
good.
it.
Because that way, if you don't agree with the pitch calling, you can come in and talk to them. Why'd you call that pitch? Let's
That's
work
right.
on this next time. And they learn to be a better student in the game than just to be a robot behind the plate and do what you're told to do.
Absolutely, Coach. Absolutely. We actually work on sequencing. We talk about sequencing, even our winter workouts. Certain situations, what you might want to do, fastball low and away, or fastball up and in, then curveball low and away, just move the ball around, make him hit spots.
All right.
All right, leading off the half, New Jersey baseball half of the inning is number 34, Matthew Rax, out of Middle Township. He's a catcher, class of 2021. Bats right, throws right. Swing and a miss by Rax. First pitch from Malone.
Rax is going through a major insecurity problem at the plate. He has no confidence right now.
Well, he attacked that first pitch, so
Yep.
I guess he's taking the old
Yeah.
adage: if you're going to get out of it, you swing your way out of it.
Yeah, but if you look at his swing, he's become very robotic. He's overthinking. Right now he's the epitome of paralyzation through analyzation.
A lot of these young guys have all been there at one time. So
Yeah, and they have
kinda-
to figure it out. There's nothing we could do at this point. They know what they're supposed to do, and we try to talk them through it. But the mental game, that's the next part, and they all have to get it. And he's a tough kid. I don't know if the shoulders bother him more than he's telling us as well.
Yeah.
Maybe he can't extend well, but I felt sorry for him yesterday.
85 miles an hour out of Malone on that last pitch.
Well, a good thing to do there when you get instead of trying to analyze things too much is just automatically go to your hit and run stance and just work on throwing a barrel up.
That's right. See the
Instead
ball,
of
hit the ball.
Instead of taking all that bottom half out and all that movement, it's just letting the barrel fly.
Malone files it up with an 84 mile an hour fastball to get Rax.
Yeah, good arm side run too. Did you sit up?
Yeah, it did.
Just to keep the equipment from overheating here.
That'll bring up number 3. That's Ben Adams. Correct?
Yep.
Yep, Ben Adams.
Ben can run a little bit too.
First pitch from Malone. 83 mile an hour high cheese up in the zone for a strike. Adams at Egg Harbor Township, 6'1", 147.
I need Cody to come down here and hang up a panel on the side of the tent because the equipment's getting roasted.
Ooh, nice
That
pitch.
should put a very
72
good pitch,
mile an
yeah.
hour breaking ball.
Yep.
It's about was it about 11, 12 mile an hour differential.
Yeah,
It was. Yep.
he's got great arm action.
0-2 pitch from Malone. Swing and a
Oh,
miss at
up
84 mile an hour.
yeah.
Up and in. Yeah, lively arm from Malone. Coach Ryder,
Hey, you don't look like a big kid from here neither, I'll tell you
No.
that. Don't look big at all.
he seemed to be trying to trick him up with the timing with the hitch on the bottom half of his body. Is that something that, as a coach, you try to help a kid mix up, combine the bottom half with the top, or are you not a fan?
Not a fan of that.
First pitch, Malone to Harris. Ground ball in the hole. First baseman Torres makes it. Flips over.
Nope.
Not in time to get Harris, who gets down the line pretty well.
Yes, he does.
I mean, that's kind of a thing where on this level you might get away with it, but once you start playing college baseball and higher level ball, hitters will pick up on that, and guys in the dugout will pick up on it. And
Defensively, I was just going to say, defensively, that wasn't perfectly executed, but
Right.
it was still executed enough to show that Harris actually can get down the line.
He can scoot.
Yeah.
He can scoot. He's a
Yeah.
great athlete.
Yep.
He's a great athlete. And if I could speak to that other point as well, one of the things when you see with a kid like that,
There goes Harris.
when they pause, he's dead.
Nice shoot.
Yep.
Did they get him?
No.
no.
No. What was it again? How are you supposed to say it?
Did they get him? No.
I always say, did they get him?
No, did he call him out?
Did he call him
Did
out?
Did they get him?
That was a nice shoot, but Harris just beats the throw.
Yeah, I think he got into the back corner of the
Yeah.
bag.
Yeah.
Back to the pitcher remark, too. When they pause like that, too, what happens is they're losing all that energy that they're developing in their
Absolutely, yeah.
legs. And then from that point forward, everything's all arm. So that's something that he's going to want to – he's going to want to keep that kinetic chain connected throughout the whole
Yeah, because you're going through go to stop, then to go
Exactly.
again.
– exactly.
So that ball had a little bit of movement. It was an 85-pounder. Was it that two-seamer there?
Yeah, it looks like it. Or it just has natural run.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's a cutter
That's
or
a
a
cut.
slider.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a slider. 69 miles an hour.
You can go on the top clips or something.
So Steinhauer at the plate. He's a 6 foot, 150-pound center fielder at Egg Harbor Township. A 3-mile-an-hour fastball up in the zone for a ball.
You want to be able to walk through here.
Again, Malone's got good stuff.
Yes, he
I
does.
like what I see out of him.
You know what I like? I like kids that compete on the mound, and you can see this kid's a
Yeah,
competitor.
he's competing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But body language, too. His body language is good.
Yeah, he believes he's going to get you out, and
Yep.
that's
And right.
it's the mental side of the game we were talking about before.
Yep. Steinhauer had himself a day yesterday, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he had a great tournament last weekend too. The kid has all the talent in the world. Just has a lot of little things he's got to start tying together, and he's got to grow.
And Steinhauer draws the walk, and that'll bring up
Shuba.
Shuba.
And even if you
Number
go
10,
back,
Anthony
even if you go
Shubin.
back to the pitcher, I mean, rather obviously baseball's a game of consistency, and one area you really want to be consistent when your mechanics is pitching for sure.
That's right. And more importantly too, when you move up, you want to have security. You want to know if you're going to a program, and
Yep.
to me, availability is security. So you want to make sure your mechanics are good, so you're not getting hurt, and you can go out there every 4 or 5 days, whatever it is that they require.
Oh, high. Oh, snap throw by Guerrera. Here comes the throw to home. And they,
Some good baseball. Get a little
yeah,
dirty.
getting a little dirty. Harris being aggressive on the base paths.
Yeah, he's shown you already a couple times in all aspects of the game his baseball IQ.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about him. The athleticism, the baseball IQ. He's working on the pitch, and he plays a heck of an outfield. And he puts together, you hit a one hopper off the fence yesterday for a double. He projects really, really well.
So, Coach, it looks like we have.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah,
go
go
right
ahead.
ahead, Coach. Go ahead.
Probably a
Yeah.
big thing too is sliding home plate. I'm not a real
No.
proponent of that neither. I think you slide feet first.
I think that every base coach. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I was
but-
worried about him when he came up.
Yeah, especially as a
go back
pitcher,
to that.
right?
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely. So we have number 14, Cameron Fluky, coming to the man. What can you tell us about him, Coach?
Fluky's his upside is tremendous. I got surrounded by scouts yesterday, and that's unusual for a 15-year-old kid. But when you're throwing 82, 83 at that age with late hop, to the ball. He throws a very heavy ball.
Yeah, you can see that.
He's working on his secondary, but he's young. I mean, how much time has he had to really work on it? And as you can see, once Mother Nature kicks in and starts putting some beef on him, and he gets in the weight room to help it out, this kid's upside he's one of the ones that gets me excited. I hate to do comparisons, I don't, but he reminds me a lot, believe it or not, of Jake McKenna when he first came to the program.
Wow.
Same body. Jake might have been a little bit taller. We knew he had a great arm. He had a lot to work on. Confidence was the big thing. He didn't believe in himself. But Fluky has the confidence. He has more moxie than Jake did. But I'm not saying he's going to become a Jake McKenna because that's, as you know, he signed pro with the Phillies, and that doesn't come every day. But he reminds me a lot at the same, and it's the same number, 14. When he started out, he was number 14 in our program. So he's got a lot to offer. Another one in the to go what Doug was talking about in the Carmichael Arsenal coming up. He threw yesterday on 29 pitches, so he should be pretty fresh today. I'm sure his outing will be shortened a little bit.
So, Coach, I have on the roster, he's a class of 2023, correct? So he's going to be a sophomore?
Yeah.
So when you say young, he's got a lot of growth. He's got a lot of maturity to go physically.
Yeah.
So
he's a baby. But and one thing, Coach, I'm sure you'll see it. He competes. He wants the ball. Throw me the ball. And he spots up. It's just not, using your word too, he's not consistent yet, but that goes with age.
So Fluky gets the first pitch over for a strike call.
Yeah, outside corner.
He's facing number 13. I think that might be Rioraldo Amparo, if I remember. I'll have to look at the back of his jersey. Because if it says Johnston.
13.
Nope.
Yeah,
last name. It is Johnston. So it's Rioraldo Amparo. Actually, shortstop outfielder at James J. Ferris High School, Jersey City, New Jersey, 6'1", class of 2021. Pitcher Fluky. Nice. Staying in the zone.
Yep.
And he does. You can see it's a heavy
Fluke
hit.
is dancing.
Yeah.
He's fishing. The Fluke is fishing.
No joke. I can see why you had a bunch of
Yeah, he's
just coming over and talk to you.
I actually have someone texting me right now from him that's here.
Already after 2 pitches.
After 2 pitches. And I said,
What year is he again? You're saying? Wait.
I just said, he goes, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, this kid is he's got a lot of good tools.
77, but it's got that.
Yeah, his
tail
velo,
end.
I think his velo is going to be a little bit down today after throwing yesterday.
Sure.
He still has to learn prehab and rehab. That goes with the young. I can do this, Coach. Don't worry about it. I got it. But
Yeah, right.
prehab and rehab is everything. Look at that.
High in the zone, struck him out. So Fluky does well with his first batter. Amparo. That'll bring up number 13. That's the other number 13, I believe. Brandon Guerrera.
So far, you could see he doesn't have that late hop on his fastball. So that's I think maybe a little bit of result of being out there yesterday.
First pitch over for a strike call. Yeah. He's all over the zone, Coach.
Yeah, he pounds it too.
All right.
He pounds it. He throws the right pitches in the right count in the right spots. And that's all you can ask for. Or at least he tries.
Pitch popped up to the right side.
Tie up the big boy.
Right fielder calling for it.
No.
Ball drops, but they're going to possibly get him a second. Oh, not in time.
They didn't get him.
Did not get him.
Well, you're going in the right direction, but if you can get these young kids, especially somebody his age, to buy into strength, conditioning, weight control, and nutrition, and let baseball take care of itself, you're really going to be ahead of the game.
That's right. I always tell them that. Don't worry. Do your work. Do what you're supposed to do. Let Mother Nature do her job. And she'll come eventually.
Right?
I'll bring up number 18, catcher Ian Wilson. Also a utility player, St. Peter's Prep, Jersey City, New Jersey. 6 foot, class of 2021. First pitch from Fluky. High for a ball.
How much he threw yesterday, did you say?
29.
29.
The pitch smart from USA Baseball says 35 and under they can go. We try to go 30 and under.
Pitcher's pitch there.
And as you would know, Coach, it's not cookie cutter. We adjust to
Right, absolutely.
to the thrower.
Well,
It's 1-1 to count to Malone. Shoot down to third.
Man.
Got him. Nice hose by Jones.
Because rather obviously not all 15-year-old kids are the same physical stature.
Exactly.
Some can go a little bit longer, a little bit less.
Yeah, we work with our coaches on the pitch counts all the way down to our 10, 12, 11-year-old teams. You know, it's that pitch smart graph is a baseline. You have to interject your understanding of your pitchers.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's continuing to remain consistent.
Yeah.
Mid to upper 70s, but more importantly, he's not overthrowing.
Yeah. He doesn't have that lay hop today. That's the difference. But see, that was just a nasty slider.
Back.
Yep.
Nice
He threw
job
a
by Fluky gather himself.
Threw a fastball in and came out of the same window, was slider away.
So nice work by Fluky defending his position.
Yeah, he's an athlete too.
That would be 3 outs.
Yes, it
So it's
would.
time to switch up. So nice first stint there for Fluky, or actually second
Yeah, it was
as of yesterday, but
What was that, about 8 pitches?
Seemed
it
that
wasn't a
way.
lot.
Yeah.
Wasn't a lot.
Efficient outing.
And a nice job by Jones of getting
Yeah, he helped
Fluky
him
out of
out.
trouble, helping him out.
Well, he really helped out our right fielder.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Well, helps your pitcher too.
I know.
Staying
Well,
strong early.
He's going to come
Way to
in and
pick
say,
me up.
my legs are a little weak. I got a bad jump on that, coach, from pitching.
Well, it is a beautiful day for baseball out here, gentlemen. Barely a cloud in the sky, because if I said there were none, Al would find one to tell me that there's at least one, but it's good luck trying to find one.
Yeah, Al's like that.
And for BFA Sports, Doug Stasic joined alongside my brother from another, Al Fisher, the legendary coach.
There's one of them right in front of us, see it?
Tom
Cloud
Ryder.
Cloud right there.
And from New Jersey Baseball, director, founder, Mike LaHood.
If there wasn't a cloud in the sky, Doug would find a way. He said there's clouds in my head. So,
A nimbus.
yes.
You
Yeah.
look like a nimbus cloud to me.
Cirrus,
Nimbusol.
Stratus,
Yeah.
if I remember them all.
But
Nimbus, are the Nimbus ones with the thunderstorm ones?
That's cumulus nimbus.
Cumulus Nimbus. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
Were you a science major?
No, I just
Right.
cheated a lot.
Did you? Nice.
I knew the
Off of
answer.
the cute girl's paper next to you?
Yeah, I just knew all the answers to the test. Nothing else.
Well, that's being ahead of the game.
That's
That's
right.
9/10 of
That's
the
right.
rule there.
So Malone comes out for another inning of work, and he's got now Guerra behind the plate, number 13. So we'll take a look at him as he throws down the second base.
Those are actually cirrus clouds up there right now, in case you want to know, Al.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Coach.
All right.
Well, they could be small cumulus, and that's enough about clouds.
It's a whole lot of scientific knowledge going on
I'm
right
telling
there.
you what, I'm starting to burn out.
Meteorology.
Shuba, right?
Shuba,
Shuba. Anthony Shuba.
one of the most natural swings you'll ever see in your life is this kid right here. He put 2 out in batting practice yesterday.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
he
looked
did.
good.
He's 15 as well.
Yes, he is. Class of 2023. These
Yep.
kids are young. Look at the size of him.
Yep.
So Anthony Shuba, number 10, out of Gloucester Catholic High School, class of 2023, left-handed pitcher, first baseman. He's 5'10", 195, bats left and throws left.
He needs to get into the gym for a different reason, but, you know, that's how they come, all shapes and sizes.
Yeah. Malone staying strong, 82 miles an hour. That one was up and out of the zone, but the velo looks like it's coming easy. He's not really laboring at all.
Now, he has good arm action. See what's going to happen to him. I'm sure, Coach, you would want to talk to that. With that pause, he's already looks like he's gassing out.
Oh, absolutely.
What are the things you're looking for, Coach Ryder? When you're out there, the pitcher, you see kind of a little bit of a change so quickly. Is this something that you want to go have a conversation?
Well, first thing you want, well, you can't do it anymore. You used to be able to just send your catcher out there, talk to him, give him some information. But now you send your catcher out there, that counts as a timeout there. Is that correct in your league too?
No, they'll let
Okay.
the catchers go
So
out.
I see in college that counts as a timeout
Yeah.
there now and everything.
Yeah,
So
they
you
play
send-
high school rules, Coach.
So send your catcher out there, talk to him, slow him down, get him to think about what he's trying to do or not trying to do. Then when he gets in the dugout, then try and talk to him.
So
Because
Malone,
you got to learn how to fix things on his own sooner or later.
Absolutely
You
right.
can't always be right there telling him every step of the way what
That's
he should
right.
do or how he has to do it.
One of my famous. I'm famous for yelling out of the dugout. You got yourself in this mess. Now get yourself
Get
out
yourself out of here.
of it. And I don't need to walk out there and tell them that.
So Shuba's still at first, Al.
Yeah. I'll tell you when you hit him.
Kyle Jones at the plate. Number 16
And-
at Cedar Creek High School, class of 2022.
And the guy behind the plate, he should be mature enough sooner or later to realize when he has to go out and talk to him, what he has to say.
right.
But you can't tell everybody the same thing or talk to him the same way. Sometimes you can kick a guy in the rear and he'll be okay with it. Other guys,
Oh, tough ball in the dirt.
yes, it was. Yep.
Yeah, no, you're right, Coach. That's why it's important when we tell our catchers you have to get in the bullpen and catch bullpens. You have to know what these pitchers throw, what they look like from the front so you can see a change, and more importantly, to understand their stuff.
Yep.
So Shubin second. Ball outside. 81 miles an hour. So still
see-
staying up there.
Yeah, but he's down. He was 83,
down.
84.
Yep.
We saw
You can see it.
Yep.
You were asking about signs before. Like, to me, as a coach, everything's up. He's dropped a notch in his arm angle. and
Oh, nice
pitch.
pitch.
falling off the first base, and that's
Oh,
usually when they start
absolutely.
tiring.
He got it together there, 81 miles an hour, down just below the knees.
Yeah. Well, you can still locate when you're tired, but this is when you got to be careful with the arm.
So that'll bring up number 14, Cameron Fluky. The pitcher. Did a nice job last half inning.
Yeah. His youth, this is where his youth hurts him the most right here. He just hasn't seen stuff like this.
Ball hit to the right side, gets through. Shuba stops at third base.
Yeah, we need 3 hits to score Shuba from second.
Like a typical corner fielder.
It's the middle lineup power guy.
Yeah, let me hit you guys in, and if I need to hit them, I'm gonna
That's
jog
right.
around the
You're
bases.
dropping him over the fence. You don't have to run very hard, do you?
Absolutely right.
You can jog all the way around. So who do we have to play, Coach? I didn't see his number.
I can't see either. That's
Brace.
Oh, that's Brace.
Yep.
Brace is new to the organization. He's a young guy. He's never really played travel ball. But you know what? He came. He worked hard. We put him on. We gave him a roster spot. Number one, thank God, because we're so depleted. He's played 3 positions already, and he works hard. He's getting better. He always puts together good at bats. Always.
Hey, Cody, can you just
So Brace is
so we can see first and third?
at Ocean City High School, class of 2022. He's a catcher outfielder, 5'11", 165. Lone sets and the pitch. Pop to the right side.
Yep.
Torres giving chase and out of play. So Brace stays alive.
Probably another good example when you're talking about your last hitter because of his age. He has to see more pitching like this and everything.
Yeah.
A good example of that is baseball and barbecue. I mean, we got good hitters coming there every Saturday. Then we have guys like Denny Brady and Jeff Singer, and even these good hitters from high school.
Yep.
I mean, they haven't seen anything like that on a daily basis.
Absolutely right. Because when you start getting guys like that, Brady, I think he's in someone's minor league system now, correct?
Yeah, he pitches for the Angels.
Yeah. They locate,
like
they hit every spot with every pitch, and that's.
And then-
we
I'm
talked
sorry.
about early on too, Coach, and then you could talk about that. How these kids already don't even like to throw inside, so those guys will eat you up all day long.
Oh, absolutely. And because you guys know we've had some real good hitters over there every Saturday, and some of them guys are saying, "Wow, look at this! We don't see this every day at a
Yeah.
Cape Atlantic League or the Tri-County League or the."
We see. I've been around this level of ball a long time, and you see they play on a team like these teams that you see here, traveling, playing high quality. They sometimes realize they might want to pick up a soccer ball.
Yeah.
It's honest. It's honest. They realize, what, this isn't town ball or anything like that.
All right, ground ball, fair ball,
See what I'm
down
talking
our
about?
left field side. Oh, they called it
They
foul?
called it foul ball.
Wow.
Wow.
That's what I said. That wasn't a foul. It wasn't a matter of fair or foul. It's a matter of what he called it. Can we go to, since I'm a coach, we go to instant replay on that? or what?
Yeah, right?
Hold on. Calling up to the booth.
'Cause
Let's call New York.
because Coach White over there is having a conniption, so I would have to think that.
Yeah, I thought it was fair too. I wasn't even watching Coach. I wasn't even watching Coach. I was watching the ball. And oh well.
You know how I could tell? You could tell by the runner when they run right away, because no one knows more than that guy standing on third base right now.
Right.
And he ran full speed immediately.
All right. That brings up the second baseman, Jimmy Baltz. Call him. I guess we can call him the catalyst. He actually had a big hit last inning.
He did. Drove in a run
or
too.
last time at bat, rather.
Yeah, drove in a run.
Yep. 83-mile-an-hour fastball out of Malone. So still topping out.
Yeah, but you can see he's laboring a little bit. See, he's taking longer in between pitches.
Yep.
I don't know. He might have been a kid that had a throw yesterday as well.
Yeah. Do you remember him being on the mound? I don't know if I remember if he was, but either way, someone like that, and I know it's too early in his career yet, but if he's tiring out so quickly, is he maybe more of a short stint type of relief pitcher, middle?
Well, I don't know how old he is. What class is he?
He is class of 2021.
Yeah.
He's got a good size. He's good physique.
He's thick. I personally, and Coach can talk to this, I think it's mechanical with him.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
That's wearing his arm out.
So he's tiring too fast because of the
Yeah,
mechanics.
when he has that little hitch, and then when his front foot lands, he doesn't have good front hip, back shoulder separation. So he's using a lot of arm, and he's pushing.
He's mostly throwing with his arm.
Yeah.
So again, Jimmy Baltz out of Oakcrest High School, class of 2021, infielder.
See, like on that ball right there, too, you saw once his front foot touched, his arm wasn't up and loaded. His arm was still down behind him, so he's using a lot of arm. And a lot of time, even though these kids are the best of the best, Al, it's usually athletically. They're naturally, well, not naturally, but they throw hard. You know, it doesn't mean their mechanics are there yet. And if you see flaws or you see someone gassing out early, if it's not the physical stature, which can get you, or the heat, it's usually mechanical.
Right.
That was an 83-mile-an-hour fastball up in the zone that Baltz chased. In the strike zone, though.
Yeah,
That was good.
He
Oh,
pounded
that was a pitch.
Oh,
That
nice
was nasty.
pitch there.
72-mile-an-hour.
right out of the same
Right,
window. That's what I
wow.
like about it.
Wow.
That's a tough pitch
well, it
for
works out.
Balls to try to hit. Great job by Malone to close that out.
Yeah, Malone had a little smile coming off, realizing he kind of dug deep to get himself back in the zone.
Yeah,
So
he definitely knows how to pitch. There's no doubt about it.
we're going to see Fluky again, I hope.
Yeah, you
Good
might.
chance.
Like, he only threw 8 pitches, so I'm sure what Coach is doing right now is just asking him in between innings, how do you feel? How do you feel? How do you feel? But he's not running out there. Say that again?
We got a delivery from Coach Ed Keel. in the-
What we do?
the dugout.
We have a what kind of delivery?
It's not for us. He didn't bring
No
food,
food?
Al. Calm down.
Shoot. Fluky is going back out to the mound. Still have number 16, Kyle Jones, behind the dish.
I think that has, if Shikowski wants to come out.
So you're getting a little inside information from Coach Mike LaHood, hearing him over the microphone right now.
Feel like that's okay. We're on Fox Sports.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, you get to hear a mastermind work behind the scenes, guys. Come on.
Oh, we did.
Who's that, Coach Ryder?
Yeah, we gave away. Oh, yeah! Look at this guy.
I can't believe you
about
insult.
that?
I can't believe you insulted Ed Kyle like that.
How about that?
Wow, Coach. Wow. All right, so Cameron Fluky. Again, he's 2023. It looks like we got the wrong year on the graphic. You can't change that right now.
I can't make him older. That's
No,
okay.
no.
It makes it more impressive, the fact that he's going to be a
Still young guy,
sophomore.
yep.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Both our
crazy.
teams this year, the way we had graduation, the way it worked out, our 16U was very young and our 17U was very young.
Catcher Kyle Jones firing down the second base.
So more opportunity to work with the kids and develop them. I mean, that's a good
Yeah.
thing for your program.
Yeah, and they get early exposure. I mean,
Yep.
there's nothing wrong with that. We don't bring kids that don't have a shot unless we get injuries and we have some kids playing that wouldn't necessarily be the core, which is the case right now with the 16. But I think the kids that are jumping in are boding well for themselves.
What's that tagline again, Coach?
We don't collect talent, we develop it.
There you go. So yeah, number 5, Aldo Mercedes, middle infielder, right-handed pitcher out of Passaic County Tech Institute, Wayne, New Jersey, 5'6", class of 2021. Stepping up to the plate for the Savages.
It's just that name, man. It gets me every time.
What was it? I missed
Foul
it.
ball on the right side.
Savages.
I think we
Oh,
just
yeah.
want to leave that alone.
Yeah. I mean,
Leave that alone.
just imagining guys coming up there with like big clubs.
And war paint.
Yeah.
We talked about that on the way up.
Yes, sir.
1-1 pitch. Inside. Still nasty, though. 62 mile an hour. That thing dropped.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just putting my arm around you. Don't make you.
Nice pitch. Great spot.
Yep.
Outside corner for a strike. I believe that evens the count to 2-2.
Yes,
Hoping
it
the
does.
umpire will give me. Nope. Doesn't want to show. Okay.
Pitcher.
You
Fluky's.
should be right.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
What a
nasty put out pitch.
That was so. Get the Tide stick out again.
good.
Get the Tide stick out.
And
that was dirty.
Wait, that pitch, Al, was not a fluke.
Oh.
But
Oh.
I'm here all day, literally.
Did you get a
6
text-
games.
Tip
get a
jar on the
text
piano.
message on it?
He's been sitting there. He wrote it down on a piece of paper to remind himself every time. Make sure you say that's not a fluke. Make sure you say not a fluke.
At least he didn't say.
Our ground
Oh,
ball
nice.
has eyes and gets out to left field. That's number 19, Zachary Ferguson, infielder, right-handed pitcher out of Passaic Valley High School, Ottawa, New Jersey.
You know, on that, keeping on that thought, that hit was no fluke either.
Oh, man.
I
Yeah.
think I'm going to put my headset down. I'm getting out of here. While the getting's good.
That's a fish, isn't it?
Yep.
A fluke?
Yes,
It is.
exactly.
So things are getting a little fishy around here?
Oh. Keeping him.
How about that? That's good. Very
Well, he
good.
wasn't happy he gave up a hit, so he's like, hey, let me get rid of this runner here.
Yeah, exactly. But it was his own
Yeah.
fault. He threw a fastball up, first pitch.
Yes, he did.
So he threw the fish and bait. Is that what he did?
Oh, my
God.
God.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
Fluky coming right back and painting the corners.
This is almost as bad as Al's obsession with the baseball U17U Zielinski. Zach Zielinski, the brake pad guy. Poor kids.
At least he didn't call him Bip the Michelin, man.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a shot to left field down the
That's a
line
fair ball.
and
Yes,
fair.
it is.
Going all the way to the corner. Ferguson getting into third will stand there. And that was. Let's see if we get the back of the jersey. That was number 1, Kai Giro, right-handed pitcher out of St. Mary's High School, Rutherford, New Jersey. That line drive down the line. You know, every once in a while the hitter will get you because Fluky's doing a really nice job.
Yeah, I think what's happening right now, I think Kyle, the catcher, needs to change the sequence. There you go. See, he rolls him
Yep.
over.
Yep.
Oh, off the glove.
Tough
Tough
play.
one, tough one.
Nope.
He did his job. He changed
Yeah, he
the
did.
sequence,
He did what he
rolled
had
him
to do.
over.
Yes, he did, yep.
Made him pull the ball weakly to the third base side.
Yep.
Yep.
That's
Nice
what
job.
you're looking for. You're
Yep.
looking to roll him over there,
Yep.
keep the guy at third, and
Yep.
All right.
what's that saying?
Yeah.
Best laid plans of mice and men, or something like that.
I don't know. You're the genius over here. So number 12, Robert Clowens, outfielder, third
I've-
baseman out of Lodi High School,
I've burnt-
Lodi, New Jersey.
I've burnt those cells for the day now.
No, man, you're killing it.
I've emptied the vault.
So Melendez moves up to second base. So we have men at second and third. Let's see if Fluky can dig deep to get himself out of this jam.
And Clowens is going to be the last batter of the frame.
Yep. Attaboy, good job.
Kyle Jones squaring up over the ball.
Yeah.
It's where Johnny Monell will be smiling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, the big thing that we preach, and that's what I like about Johnny, you lead with the glove when you block. Lead with the glove, and he's doing a good job of it. Some of these kids worry about dropping knee, and they leave that 5-hole open,
Yep.
and especially balls to your left and right. If you lead with the glove and you can't get out there, you got a shot maybe knocking it down with your arm.
Absolutely.
All right, so Clowens has an opportunity to knock in a couple runs here. Let's see how Fluky works out of it. Oh, that was nice. Nice
Yes,
pitch.
it was.
Ball dribbled to short. Throw. And
He's out anyway.
I didn't see a signal, but it looked like he got him anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know. The umpire was waving the kids off the field.
Yeah,
balls
I,
in the air. He's like,
But look, like I thought he got him.
him.
So a nice job by the shortstop. And
I mean-
that was who's your shortstop?
I think that was the brace that we were talking
Yeah.
about.
Okay.
He's
All right.
come in and been Mr. Utility for
Nice.
us. So.
Yeah.
Always nice to have utility players, right, Coach?
Absolutely.
Yep.
And starting to come back in college now, too, believe it
Yeah.
or not.
Yeah, Scott Kingery of the crew over here for New Jersey Baseball, or the Eric Bruntley.
That's right.
Usually Al doesn't know any Phillies references unless they're
Yeah,
in
well,
the 80s.
didn't Brentland have a big hit in the World Series?
He did,
Yes,
which
he
is
did.
why
I
I
know.
was
Number
trying to
five?
give
Number
kudos.
five?
Yeah, I was trying to give
Yeah,
kudos to Brace.
Yeah. there you
Actually,
go.
Bruntley was
Ben.
number 4.
Number 4.
Just
okay.
like Scott Kingery's number
If I
4.
looked it up and you're wrong, you're going to sit there and insist that he was number 4.
Going back to the
All right.
80s, dude. Here comes Kakolvi right here.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, look
so
at
we
this.
have new pitcher on the mound, Mike Malloy, right-handed pitcher out of Bayonne High School, Bayonne, New Jersey. 6 foot, class of 2021. We saw a little bit of him yesterday before the, I think before the rains hit, if I remember. Or
Well,
somewhere.
here's the funny
Yeah.
thing, guys. There was 2 of them yesterday on 2 different teams.
Yeah,
There was him, and there was one on, I forget the first game, 16U played yesterday. There was one on that team as well. I've gone seasons without seeing one. I saw 2 in one tournament.
Well, it's a different look.
Well, I think what you have there. Someone asked me at one of my players. I said the only thing I can think of is this is his way. He thinks he can get on board somewhere. Maybe he doesn't throw the hardest. He doesn't. He's just trying to find a way to become a prospect.
Be an effective pitcher.
Yeah. If you get hitters out.
Yeah, get a hitters out. That's it.
And then going back to the catching thing, being a traditionalist, I'm having a whole lot of difficulty on occasion going this one knee deal. I'm having a lot of trouble with that.
I
Yeah.
noticed the last inning, Coach, with runners
Yeah.
at second and third, the catcher decided to extend that leg, and I was
I'm having
surprised you actually
Yeah.
were still sitting in your
Well,
chair.
and then the main reason is not because I don't totally agree with it. It's because I'd like the kids to know why they do it or why it's beneficial for them, not just because they saw a YouTube video and this guy does it and that guy does it. So I'm gonna do
ESPN.
it.
ESPN has done a lot to hurt our kids.
Come up with a good reason why you want to do that.
All cued off.
You know where it bothers
eight
me the most,
coils
Coach? And I'm sure you agree is when they do it with 2 strikes. Because you can't block to both sides when you're down like that.
I'm not so sure there's an adjective that modifies the adverb how I feel about that.
Yeah, I agree.
Can you say that again, Coach?
No.
I got a little.
You're okay.
What was that again? The adjective modifies the adverb, or
An adjective modifies the adverb.
Okay. All right. So we have Aiden Coyle at the plate.
Yeah.
Egg Harbor Township, class of 2022. What was that, Coach?
That meant he has no words.
I understood what
Okay,
he meant.
just
I
wanna make
understood.
sure.
I
That
understood
means
what
I
he
don't want to
meant.
say something I shouldn't say.
That's right.
You don't want to.
I knew what he meant. I was playing off
You
it.
don't want to see FP on the broadcast.
All right.
So with this sun coming in from the, I guess it's coming in
Yeah.
from the east.
Yeah, it usually rises in the east and sets in the west.
my
I don't think
ice-
it's changed.
My iced coffee became hot coffee.
Yeah. Well, you're lucky.
Yeah.
You only had to pay regular
Lloyd.
price for that.
Our ground ball picked up by the shortstop, throws and got him by a couple of
That's
strides.
a nice play. Nice
Yep.
play.
Shortstop has a lot of range. Was that shortstop or second base?
That was shortstop coming across. Yep.
Shortstop.
Coach, can you give me a number of that shortstop? That's not their regular shortstop, is he?
I can't
They
see that
switched him
far.
up.
Oh, this guy looks a little thicker than the first one.
Yeah, definitely. I think Figueroa was short. Was
Yeah.
short last time. Yep. All right, Malloy pitches, delivers, bounces up there for a ball. So we got Matthew Rax, who is a good-sized young man there out of Middle Township High School, class of 2021. Looks strong.
He's very strong. Like I said, he's struggling right now, but when he's hitting, he drives the ball in the gap strongly. Actually, he's foul line to foul line, which I like.
No.
Yeah.
Nice.
But like I said, his confidence right now, I actually feel bad for him. And I'm sure the injury has something to do with it.
I guess that motion doesn't help either when you're struggling.
30-minute countdown.
Jimmy Golden counting things down
Counting
already.
things down.
Pitch outside for a ball.
No, if you want to
3
offer
balls and 1 strike.
if you want to offer him some help, like I said earlier, with to get through the weekend, he's striding so far out. Probably just tell him to go to hit and run stance and just work on throwing a barrel to get through this weekend.
Yeah. No, that makes a lot of
I mean,
sense.
taking a whole lot of that bottom half out of there, especially with this kid.
Yeah,
I mean, his first move, his whole front hoop is open and wide open because that's where the hand's coming from him.
that's right. No, that's a great point, Coach.
That might help him get out of it. Get out of this funk.
I'm sitting in awe looking at you, Coach Ryder. Legendary coach, Coach Ryder.
That's incorrect.
I'm just sitting in awe.
I heard they named a university after him.
They did.
Yeah.
Just couldn't spell it right.
I know. I figured that.
Legendary U. Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah.
All right, so we have Ben Adams up at the plate, number 3. Egg Harbor Township, class of 2022. Left fielder, right-handed pitcher, 6'1", 147. Takes first pitch for a strike.
Coach Ryder, is there hesitation of you trying to add a pitcher?
There goes
Like
Rax
Malloy?
and gets a jump and a half.
He got it done there, yep. Well, he's so long the home plate, I mean.
Is there hesitation
He must be a 1-6 or a 1-7 home plate.
Yeah. I mean, look where he bent. He has to stand up straight just to throw the ball over.
Yeah, so, Coach, I mean,
There goes Rax again. Yo, great.
shifty.
Yeah, but that's just great awareness and picking
Well,
up.
yeah,
Wow,
I mean, you can't hold a runner on that way.
It was pretty close. It was 1-6-7 that time.
Yeah.
Pretty close. There's a whole lot of stuff going on here.
Yeah. He has to do too much just to get in the position to throw over.
But when he gets bigger and stronger, he could put him in the right position, in the right place, in the right school. He could be pretty successful, I think.
Yeah, he could be a good hold guy.
Because you don't see a whole lot of this going on.
He could be a good hold guy. Come in 7th or 8th and keep it in check for the save. Closer.
It's almost like changing an eye level type of pitcher, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to get too many balls up, but without hurting himself. or hurting somebody else.
Oh, look, look at the guys are giving a hard time. Stay up there. Man up.
It's baseball for you.
All right, so that brings up Ben Harris, right?
Yep.
Number 22 at a Middle Township, class of 2022. Did a nice job on the bump. If I remember correctly, didn't he get a hit earlier too? We don't have a scorebook.
Yeah, he legged one out.
That's right. There he goes. So Adams takes off. Put runners at second and third.
Coach Ryder, is there any hesitancy of picking up a pitcher that's that unique if you're a college coach? Like, how is it that you try to teach mechanics and the like at the next level?
Well, there is some ability for him to play college baseball if he does that. I mean, he don't have to change anything, but like Coach said back here, there's a place for him. Okay, he's a hold kind of guy, and I call it a middle kind of guy. A lot of kids don't understand that. There are 3 kind of pitchers in baseball. There's a starter, there's a middle guy, and there's a closer. And a lot of high school kids don't even realize what their job is. For instance, with a starter, high school kids think it's to go 6 or 7 innings. That's not true. It's to throw as hard as you can for as long as you can. That might only be 3 or 4 innings. Like Coach said, the hold guy or the middle guy, hey, keep the score where it is right now. We're going to move on. And the closer, his job is in the 7th inning or the 9th inning, come down and shut the door. And a lot of kids don't realize there's a place for a kid like this, but you got to find the right place in the right college.
Yep.
Because an injury can happen in a heartbeat with this, too.
Absolutely.
In a heartbeat.
You could see the strain on that shoulder when he starts unwinding.
I'm just thinking about this belly in front of me and a
Nice
course
piece of hitting.
Nice hitting by Ben Harris, who knocks in a run. That would be Rax, who was racking up some bases while he was out there.
And I'm not saying it's correct or incorrect, but there are some times in college baseball where college coaches will resort to this kind of because he's having a lot of trouble with over the top or 3/4, and he's not as successful, and he doesn't have a lot of velo, so they'll try to move his arm slot down a little bit longer to be a sidearm kind of guy. Now, like I said, I'm being redundant, but I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but it might be good for certain situations and certain kids.
When he gets to college, it'd be tough because he's not going to be able to go through the order twice.
No, absolutely not.
And these guys always struggle with left-handers.
And there's no change in his delivery once you get to be an 18, 19-year-old kid.
That's right.
In college.
Yeah, he's all in on this right now.
To use your phrase, this is either an all-in or an all-out.
Yeah. He's trying to find a way to get one school to say,
somewhere. Yeah.
we need you.
So Andrew Steinhauer at the plate as Harris takes second base. Class of 2022, Egg Harbor Township, center fielder.
But with something like this, too, with guys on base, it's a track meet.
Yeah. I like the fact that he puts himself in a polarizing position. The kid's going to have an opportunity to stand out.
Ball in a hole. Grab by the shortstop. Can't make a play.
Nice play there.
And Adams will score. And I believe that will be the 5 batters. And that is.
That is.
5 batters.
Should have sent them.
Yeah, well, and that's the other piece, knowing what's going on. I mean, second and third, just go. Last batter of the inning. He's out one way or the other.
We had a coaches meeting before we come every tournament. If I'm going with multiple teams, and I just told them, let's just try to, because we knew that could be a big thing, but it could make the game ugly too. So we said, let's just try to keep it as realistic as possible.
Yeah.
If you wouldn't normally send them, don't send them. If the other guys want to do that, because we played in a tournament last year where the guy, if you were the 5th hitter and you hit a base hit, he just kept running to all the bases until you got him out. And I think that just shams the game a little bit.
Yep.
The integrity of the game. You got to respect the game no matter what the rules are. In my opinion, but I'm old school.
Hey, all good.
Me too, Coach.
Yeah.
But a little bit of new school, but mostly old school.
Yeah, I mean, you got to mix a little bit of both. I like some of the stuff with the new. You know, I have to buy in. I have no choice because I have all these young men under me. But the new technology and sabermetrics and all that was hard for me in the beginning.
Yeah, understood.
But
Understood.
I think through help of other people, obviously, I've figured out a way to mix it to the benefit.
Fighting with my family.
Oh, you got a new flipper. That's Shubin,
Yes,
I
we do.
believe.
New flipper.
I've
never heard that reference.
Flipper.
All right.
It was a great TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it.
And it's
So do
about
I.
the wrestler.
Sunday night, 7 o'clock.
I don't remember that, but I do remember it was amazing that that dolphin be heard all the way across the bay in the ocean. Just a little.
I know.
I don't know what the hell that thing was. Was it a horn or something underwater?
It said not supposed to rain till 5.
What was that again?
Sounds like his
We're
first
only
car.
to our first game.
Sounds like his first car.
Game 1 of 6 this Sunday afternoon. Can't wait to see what it sounds like in Game 6.
So what can you tell me about Anthony Shubin, Coach?
Anthony, again, we talked about him at the plate a little bit. Young, we established he's 15 years old, Gloucester Catholic kid. Again, same thing. Nice arm action. He knows how to pitch. He just needs to develop arm strength and some of the little things. He a lot of these young guys, they come from areas where they throw the ball by people. You're not going to throw ball by people here. So he needs to learn how to mix in. But he has good secondary pitches. He has to learn how to use them. So
That's a nice first pitch.
First pitch changeup. Yep, he has all the tools. This kid probably has the makings of being a really, really good high college prospect if he keeps going. Look at that.
So we have Dylan Hedler at the plate for the Savages, outfielder utility player at Bayonne High School, New Jersey. Bayonne, New Jersey, rather.
Because he projects as a middle lineup guy, and he could be a 1-2 guy on the bump.
Ball fouled to right side and out of play.
Good hustle there by
It was Coyle, right?
Aiden Coyle.
Yeah.
That guy's everywhere too. Pitcher's mound, outfield, the bat in his hand.
He's trying to make his mark. Obviously, just looking at him, and it's not an insult. It's nothing we don't say to him. He needs to get in the gym. He needs to get into the gym.
He's got the Andre Agassi hair going on out there in the right field.
Yeah, he thinks he's Tim Lincecum.
Wrong side. Going from the wrong side, isn't he?
He is. Yeah. They call it flow. The kids call it flow.
Flow. I got you.
So when you run, the hair flows
pitch.
back. I said, we're not making commercials here, guys.
Great
Shuba.
Great movement by Shub on that pitch. 72 right off the inside part of the handle. It would have been.
He has it
spots. Good Lord, nice work.
And you can see he's starting to believe in the fact that he's young. He has to pitch backwards. He's not going to throw the ball by people. And I don't think he threw a fastball in that at bat. So now his fastball is going to play faster.
Sophomore.
Yeah, and he has. You know what's great about him? He has a great back foot slider. I think every lefty should learn how to throw that pitch.
So we had number 7, Sergio Moya, second baseman, third baseman out of Bayonne High School, Bayonne, New Jersey, 5'8", class of 2021. 5'8", solidly built.
Yeah, he looks like he drove the bus here.
What's interesting too. That's a screwdriver.
There's a fly ball to the right field. Coyle there. Oh,
not there
tough
yet.
time with it.
Yeah.
Moya hustling over to second base. Moya gets there with a double.
What's interesting, too, when you were talking about the data and the metrics and everything, what's important, I mean, all that information is good. I mean, it really is. But you have to be a good enough coach to learn how to get that across to your players.
That's right.
You can talk about exit velo. You can talk about launch angle. You can talk about everything else. But if you don't have the necessary communication skills to get it across to your kids,
you have to translate
what good is it? I mean,
You have to translate it.
You can tell somebody your spin rate is this and that is this and this is that, but being a traditionalist, you got to be able to coach the kids.
That's right. It has to translate and be workable. Else it's useless. I actually had a conversation, Coach. You would enjoy this with a guy that came. He wanted to come talk to our pitchers, so I let him come in. He had a good background and everything, and it wasn't horrible. One thing bothered me. He was talking to one of my pitchers, and he had him on the Rapsodo machine. Go ahead, El. You want to?
No, it's okay. That was. Well, I actually had his name and I forgot all about it because I was I was in my zone. That was number
Danny Morales.
That was
21.
Number 21, Danny Morales.
Yeah, I figured you wanted to give him his props since you.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. Okay.
He talked to one of my pitchers and he goes, "Yeah, you got such and such tilt, such and such spin rate. So once you get that to be this and that to be this, and that was it." So I looked at him. I said, "Well, how's he do that?" I said, "How's he going to get that to be that and this to be this?" And he had no answer for me.
Well, the worst thing is the kid was probably saying, "How do I do that?"
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, if I said it, I hope the kid was saying it. I said, "Well, how's he do that?" And he had no answer. And to me, that's a breakdown. That's a breakdown.
Absolutely.
So we have number 3, Landon Paradine at the plate, utility player, right-handed pitcher at a St. Peter's Prep High School, Jersey City, New Jersey, 6 foot. There goes Morales. The throw. And
go ahead.
Did not get him.
Did he get him?
Did not get him.
Quick release.
He
Just
missed it,
a
didn't he?
little short. A little short. It looked like ball was fielded just in front of the bag.
Oh, man.
Foul.
Off the off a
that did
teammate,
catch a
Hedler.
teammate.
How about that?
Hedler was not heads up on that one.
No.
You try to remind the kids to stay in the dugout, but
Yeah.
some got to learn
Gotta
harder.
learn the hard way. I
with,
think I caught a little skin.
Got him right on the inside of the thigh, I think.
Yep. Thought I heard flesh.
A little bit higher, he went to Mickey Mouse tryouts.
Oh boy.
We won't go there.
Or the Pegasus guy from Hercules in the cartoon. Hey, Herc! Hey, Herc! Wasn't he like that? What is that called again?
You do realize that you got like 16 and 17-year-old players that actually watch the broadcast. Some of your
Are we here for the 16, 17-year-olds, or are we here for
Some of your
the
analogies.
window opening for the college coaches to be able to get to see some of these kids?
That's right.
okay. Well, the college coaches
could
were
be-
born in a different.
Or they could be the
Dimension.
same. They could be the same age as Coach over here,
Okay.
That's right.
because he remembers that.
Absolutely. I was laughing.
All right, well, maybe between games, I'll jump in my DeLorean and find out what the hell it is you guys are talking about.
Yeah, he just wrote that down.
Boy.
Oh, nice move by Shuba. I'm a Shuba.
Scuba, not scuba.
Shuba.
Shuba dooba doo.
Scooby Doo.
Pitch from Shuba. Wide for a ball.
I think he has a attempted pitch out right there.
It slipped out of his hand, I could tell. It slipped out of his hand.
Instead of a pitch out, that was a slip out.
Same effect, though.
Yep.
Well, it's a bake-off out here now, guys.
Yeah, it's,
It's
we need
cooking.
that breeze.
Yeah.
We need that breeze. There it is.
Kind of breeze.
Cool breeze.
There you go. Good job.
Like you. I used to call you Cool Breeze when we walked through school.
Absolutely. Nah. Uh-oh.
Your,
Straight up and off the tent. No.
Wingtip shoes. Perfectly creased pants. Coach Ryder.
Linen,
Working the hallways of high school.
linen sports jacket.
All right.
Miami.
And we have number 8, Ian Malone, who did a nice job on the bump earlier.
I forget when I went to high school.
I know.
He's a third baseman, right-handed pitcher out of Bayonne High School, Bayonne, New Jersey. He's 6 foot, class of 2021.
I graduated from high school
Look out, look out.
before some of my parents were born here. That's a good way to make me feel old.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Here's the fact you might want to cut out. I've been wanting to walk down and tell the third base coach, please put your hat on right.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
sitting
boy,
here-
here we
I've
go.
been sitting here real-
Can you edit that?
It's Coach being
I've been
coach.
sitting here real quietly, real quiet.
Oh, nice pitch by Shuba.
Well, I'm going to real quietly second that motion.
Okay.
There goes BFA Sports.
Here comes Flo's coming in pretty quick.
And that's 5 hitters,
That is 5.
5 batters,
And it
and
looks like-
that might be.
He struck him out, too, didn't he?
We're close to a half hour, aren't we?
I think it might be the time frame.
I was thinking maybe it's
10:37. What time they start?
don't know.
About an hour and 45 ago, according to our timer.
Last half, guys. Last
They were
half.
able to negotiate with Coach Goulden over there. So we have number 10, Jack Dailey, coming out to the bump for the Savages. He's a first baseman, right-handed pitcher out of St. Peter's Prep. I did it. St.
Did
Peter's
it again.
Prep.
He did it again.
Jersey City, New Jersey. He's 6'3", class of 2021.
This week in baseball, bud. Nice gray shirt.
You like it?
Nice gray shirt.
Thanks.
We got to get some
Goes with
new.
the gray hair.
We got to get some new gear. Just need to be
Yeah.
home for more than 3 hours
I'm
a
o-
day.
Dry fit shirts.
I'm okay with the gear. I was still
Whatever they
told I
call
need a bigger one. I don't know what's going on.
Well, those are limited edition, right? So I guess we're better known in the South Jersey world as of right now.
We're somewhat
So,
known.
This week in baseball, South Jersey, for those of you that follow on the Twitter feed, certainly our friends from New Jersey Baseball. We'll be featuring them after this weekend, but at TWI Baseball SJ. So the shirts the gentlemen are referring to were a testament and kind of a badge of honor for those 2020 seniors, like just about so many across the country that had their season stripped away from them. And I got to change up my graphic here as I'm at the wheel because that is not Malone, but that is Mr. Jack Dailey warming up.
Jack Dailey, yep. So you were talking about well-known in South Jersey. I said we're working on it, so there's room for growth, but there's no room for growth with me.
No, so
Yeah.
the challenge of it is the shirts guys are stuck in them because they're a bit of antiques now. They're only a one-time batch. So hashtag save the season with the 2020 locked-out madness. But speaking of New Jersey, we may actually see a handful of these guys next week. We'll be broadcasting up at the PBR New Jersey event on July 5th and 6th with TJ Hunt as the official broadcast partner of PBR New Jersey starting this year. And we'll be also visiting up in East Stroudsburg next Saturday and Sunday for the Baseball UPA event.
I'll warn you guys now. Look ahead. If it's going to be hot, come prepared. We played there last week. It was 124 on the turf.
Oh,
East Stroudsburg?
Yeah.
don't they have a press box up top? Maybe us
They don't have anything.
high-profile guys can go into.
I wouldn't know.
All right, we got Shub at the plate.
Unless they wanted me to deliver them sandwiches or something. That's the only way I would know.
Takes one fairly deep from down low in the zone.
Well, they have 4 outfielders out there. What's that guy do standing?
Shuba
Must have did a shift.
Yeah,
They must have done the scanner report on Shuba.
Shuba has easy pop, as I like to call it. I don't want to say the swing doesn't look like it requires much effort, but the ball just jumps off
It
the
does.
bat.
It jumps off the bat.
You know, he's what I like to call, and I love these type of hitters. He's all hips and hands.
Yeah.
He just lets it work.
Not knowing the kid very well, dare I say it wasn't in his zone, and he still put it fairly deep to left center.
He wanted to
going
hit it that
opposite
way,
Yeah,
but I
it
don't
was-
think he saw the center fielder standing there.
Yep.
He hit it where it's pitched.
Yeah. So we have number 16, Kyle Jones, to plate Facing Jack Dailey. Not John Dailey, the golfer. Oh, nice pitch.
Well, they had all that data from the last 2 games and realized he hit it in the left center.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah?
They did some video review.
Yeah,
Yeah,
last night.
Stop sending out game film to our competitors, will you?
Yeah. We aim to please.
Nice pitch.
Yes, sir. Yep.
So Jones has seen 2 curveballs to start off. Is it bat?
Yeah, you know what? Being real critical, to break things down, I think it affected him more as a changeup than a curveball because that ball broke real early. See?
Mm-hmm.
That's an easy read. But I think the off speed got him more than the break.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. Pitch from Dailey.
Nice spot.
Nice spot. Right.
Good spot.
73 mile an hour fastball in the outside corner.
That's what he's got to do. He's got to locate when you're throwing 73.
Mm-hmm. Throw him off the breaking ball and the change up, and then come in with a 73 mile an hour fastball.
Absolutely.
Talk about off balance. Pitch. Nice spot
Good
again.
pitch, too. Yep.
How about Jack Dailey?
That was some painting right there.
How about that? Yep.
I like to paint. I like to.
I know, I heard.
Yeah, I'd like to paint, but I can't paint like that.
No. You wouldn't be sitting there?
All right. So to bring up Cameron Fluky, number 14.
And he comes back
Really
inside.
good spot. I think
Yeah.
it was a good spot. Real good spot.
Comes right back inside
Yep.
on that one. Very nice. Good job by the catcher.
So 1-0 account to Cameron Fluky. Dailey winds. The pitch outside for a ball. 2-0 to count to Cameron Fluky. Pitch.
Just remind
Nice breaking
what
ball.
a nice pitch.
63 mile an hour.
Good differential there. Drop 12, drop 13.
Yep.
Just to remind everybody as you're watching and tuning in to be sure to check out the BFA Live Sports YouTube channel. All of team showcases are posting and premiering. So be sure to subscribe to the channel, and you'll be notified when the next premiere is about to happen, and check out your team in action.
And you don't get to see too many things in 1080p, right?
As I'm doing that, I was sharing that with Coach LaHood as we showcased the 16 and 17 New Jersey baseball crew yesterday, and shout out to our guys. Did an awesome job.
Absolutely phenomenal. You guys, this might be a good time to interject. Go ahead, Al.
No, go right ahead. You go right ahead. If you're going to say something positive, go right ahead and
Speaking
interject.
of coaches, we got Coach Dave Amaro of the Philly Bandits handed me a roster as his team's getting ready. It'll be coming up next.
Okay. Yep,
And we got informed that we're going to have one of his guys, one of the 16s,
16s. That's fine. Okay,
playing
great.
up with 17. That's a beautiful thing.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you, Coach Amaro.
Out.
We load everything
All right, I think we're good here, guys. This game is over.
So I'm ready to ask him tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, right? Any chance he's ready to Ruben tomorrow?
Kind of looks like him.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Maybe it's him.
No, it's Dave Amaro.
Oh, he's
He's going by an
Incognito.
incognito name?
Yeah.
An alias?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's tall enough.
Yeah.
What I wanted to say, guys, now that in between, I don't know if you're going to end the broadcast yet,
Yeah.
but
Go ahead.
what you guys are doing here is absolutely phenomenal. I know myself as a coach and having my own program and talking to some of the other people, really, really excited to have you guys out. And the job that you do, look what you're providing here. I mean, this is, I always call these guys ESPN Junior. This is it. It's phenomenal. So I know I want to thank you, and I'm sure I represent a lot of people. At our level, these guys over here, I've spoken to 3 or 4, actually about 6 now, scouts that are just loving this. So you're doing a great job. Keep it up, and we'll always be a big supporter of you. Anything we can do to help you out, if we can, we will.
All right.
Appreciate
we
it, Coach.
appreciate it.
Good.
Mike
Thank you very
LaHood.
much, man. Mike LaHood.
All right, we're going to wrap it up. Get ready for our next game, and we'll see you right after this.
Okay, thank you.